Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are passing through grave periods. And unless we together in India realize that the fascist forces that are trying to divide us just to win the seats, Hindu is put into one place and the Muslim is put into other place. How does it matter to me as a Muslim whether you pray to that God or this God or so God? It doesn't matter to me. And I thought every religion had the right to the Constitution of India to be able to practice, preach. What is the solution today? Muslims first, Christians next, Sikhs third. Is this what India is? They want one language from north to south, east to west. One color to survive from north, east, west, and south. Is that possible? We are united because we are different. It is unity in diversity, being not only of Kerala, but of the entire nation. Nation is going through major crisis. Truth is very difficult to be spoken. Lie is very easy. And gobble still remains alive in India. He used to say in Hitler's time that you say 1,000 lies, some will stick. Today, our media is full of lies. The truth is hidden deep below. This was not the democracy that people fought for. We did not. Our forefathers did not drive British out of this nation for a democracy where we would be prisoners. They fought for India, India for all, irrespective of where you belong, what you eat, the way you live, where you pray, who you pray to. That was the battle they fought. If Gandhi arises again, he'll be ashamed of what has happened to this nation. Problem is, this is supposed to be a federal country where states have their power and center has its power. And both blend together for a better future. But today, the things are not the same. Today, center controls everything, even jumps into the things that states have, and we pay a heavy price. I wondered when Chief Minister spoke here, how with all the constraints from the center, they've been able to develop the state where poverty nearly has disappeared. This was really something wonderful to hear. Look at my state of Jammu and Kashmir. It could have easily become part of Pakistan. When British divided India into two dominions, they divided it on religious basis. On one side, there was Indian National Congress, who fought for unity for all of us. On the other side, there was Jinnah and Sangh that fought for religion. Thank God, we never became a religious state. It's a great achievement of that time. But did we stay on that path? My state turned into union territory, an assembly which hardly has any powers. You pass bills, they get stuck with the lieutenant governor. To this day, business rules have not been completed and given to the state, which is union territory. What was the reason for it becoming union territory? They said the Article 370, which had been bestowed onto the state of Jammu and Kashmir, created terrorism. That was their main factor. Forgetting the day it was given, the Sangh opposed it tooth and nail. There's nothing new. And what happened? They blew this drum all over the nation, and you bought it. But now I ask you, from August 2019, has terrorism disappeared? Has it gone? Have you forgotten Pulwama, where 40 of our brave soldiers died? Have you forgotten Pahalgam? Have you forgotten recently Udhampur, Katra, Peshawar? It is not 370. It's our neighbor. Neighbor still feels that Kashmir is disputed. They still refer to the United Nations. And we still have United Nations observers observing the border in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, how do you end this crisis? Bajpayee took a major step. Let's not forget, from the Sangh himself, with all RSS training. But he took the step, brave step, to visit Pakistan. And when he took that step, he called me. I was the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. And I complained to him, "You're not taking me." He knew his visit would not have succeeded because we don't believe we are part of Pakistan. We are Muslim majority state, but we are proud Indians, and we will remain proud Indians. Let that be drilled into everybody of this nation. When he went, he asked me, "What do I tell Nawaz Sharif?" I said, "Sir, only solution is what they hold, let them hold. And what we hold, let us hold. And draw this line as an international border so that people of the both sides will have free access to each other and the whole border will open. There is no other solution. Wars will never solve. We've had 4 wars. The line is still there, like Korea, North and South. 37 parallel remains. Look at our friends in Europe facing the Russian and American battle, where their nation is being destroyed, completely finished. War is not the solution. He said, yes, I'll do the same. He crossed the border. And what did he tell? He told this Nawaz Sharif the same thing what I'm telling you now. And Nawaz Sharif agreed. He said, yes, but the army will not accept it. They still remember the defeat they got in erstwhile East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. How long are we going to bleed? How long is the progress of Jammu and Kashmir going to be at the mercy of our neighbor? Do you ever think? Do you ever ponder how we live? You see the recent agreement with America? We are frightened. We don't have oil. We don't have gas. We have the natural beauty that God has given us. Now look at what is happening. If that is correct, because they have not explained to this day what that agreement is, we are horticultural producers. What will happen to our apples, to our walnuts, to our almonds? What will happen to Himachal, poor states? We don't have industry as you have, and very difficult to bring in because with the crisis we have with our neighbor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are passing through grave periods. And unless we together in India realize that the fascist forces that are trying to divide us just to win the seats, Hindu is put into one place and the Muslim is put into other place. How does it matter to me as a Muslim, whether you pray to that God or this God or so God? It doesn't matter to me. And I thought every religion had the right to the Constitution of India to be able to practice, preach. What is the solution today? Muslims first, Christians next, Sikhs third. Is this what India is? They want one language from north to south, east to west. One color to survive from north, east, west, and south. Is that possible? We are united because we are different. It is unity in diversity. And if we protect diversity, we'll make India strong. If we destroy diversity, we'll make India weak. I come from a state where the morning temperature is 1 degree at this time, and your temperature probably rises around 28 or 26. You have never seen temperatures of -5 to 30. That is what my state has. What unites us? I don't understand your language, you don't understand my language. Your culture is very different to my culture. Our habits are different to what your habits are. What you eat is different to what we do. I always tell myself, what unites me with this nation is that hope that we can all progress together by holding hands of each other. That is the hope I have to my dying day, that the fascist forces will not succeed. They will die like Hitler died, and all his ambitions of being master of the world disappear. I took this journey, 90 years age, to tell you, think of us, pray for us, so that we can get out of this tragedy that we are facing today in the North. Thank God South is still free, and I hope it remains free and develops and gets stronger. We get strength from you. We look at you and we say to ourselves, oh Allah, when will you wake up so that we can also walk freely, talk freely, think freely? That's what democracy was, of the people, for the people, by the people. Our children and our people who work suffered, continue to suffer even now in the North, calling them Pakistanis. Our children studying in schools and colleges and universities have to pay a heavy price. When will this end? Will it ever end? But unitedly, if this nation wakes up, unitedly, if we stand together to fight, majority of Hindus, I'll tell you, are not communal. They see, but they are not able to say. Fear has driven us to the corner. We're waiting for Messiah, like the Israelites waited. When Pharaoh did everything to punish them, Moses came. Moses freed them. But look at today. The same people who suffered the crisis of Germany, so many million put into gas chambers. What are they doing? The Muslims of Palestine. They forgot what they went through. Look at Cuba today, also part of this world, suffering because oil from Venezuela ended. God knows what is going to be their fate. We are dictated that you will not buy Russian oil. We are dictated that we will give you what we want to give you and you have to take it. And we silent majority sit in silence and wait for the doomsday. I'm glad, Honorable Chief Minister, that you called this meeting. They're thinkers. They're people who can change this nation. Not only this nation, but the world needs to change. We need to get out of terrorism into friendship. You know, I asked Indira Gandhi once. I didn't know what SARC was. I was from England, a small doctor there. What is SARC? She said, Farooq, this is to unite all our neighbors together so that we can think together, we can decide our problems together. Where is that SARC today? Talking of Indira Gandhi or Jawaharlal Nehru is no good because the very people who are in power today blame them for everything, forgetting that if Nehru wasn't there, this nation would never have ISRO, IITs, IIMs, and all the other atomic agencies and other major things that India developed. Only thing Nehru failed is telling people that you also owe some to the nation. Nothing is free. Together we will have to build the nation. And I hope, Mr. Chief Minister, this conference of yours, where it thought of Kerala, will think of the nation and think how do we move not only this nation but this world from tragedies to better life. I wish you well to the people of this nation, and I wish well to the nation that I belong to, called India. You know, Vande Mataram. Why was this sung? Because the British, when there was a major famine in Bengal, took away the crops that were meant for the people, and we lost 10 lakh Bengali because of that. Then this song came up against the terrorizing people. Today you should know who are terrorizing the nation. And sing this loud and with pride so that these people who think they can suppress us and destroy the democratic India will realize that the soul of nation is alive and will remain alive and will succeed one day. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I request the Member of Parliament, Tirumati Kanimozhi Karunanidhi,